Welcome to another episode of Stats Don't Lie, but we might. I'm your host, co-host Sean. Got Trey, we got Tasai. We're back here with another episode. As y'all might know, myself, I'm a Knicks fan. I am ecstatic to say the least, but I'm going to hold some of my excitement because today's episode is going to be fairly shorter than what we have been recording from the last few recordings. So we're just going to kind of get through this one today. We're going to recap on game two, Knicks and Spurs. Man, it was a wild one. It was definitely a wild one. So, what do you guys, man? What are y'all thinking about this game two? What are y'all just thinking about this finals, just in general, bro?
Say that normally when it comes to a team having a certain amount lead, they seem to kick it. They seem to keep it. But
Mm-hmm.
seeing the Knicks seeing the Spurs come back on them before halftime and then the Knicks coming back, it was just like a back and forth. It was
Yeah,
a really, really good game. I really want the Knicks to win. So, it might be a sweep. They just beat them on their home turf and.
that's a fact. That's a major fact. By the way, I just want to emphasize what you just said. That sweep, emphasis on the sweep, bro. Emphasis on the sweep. All knowledge.
like it, it's a really young team. So I think that if the Spurs don't do it this year, then they can have it next year. But it's just they're young.
Mm-hmm.
They get in their heads when they start missing shots, and then they start to do the little fouling, and they start to play rough when they start to go when the other team starts to rise above. So it's really about their mindset. If they fix that mindset, then they won't be as winded as much.
Facts, facts. Trey, what do you got?
Early on in the game, the Spurs attacked the Knicks early. They got Josh Hart out of the game. Really messed up my parlay, honestly. But it's not nothing unusual. The Spurs attacked Josh Hart to make sure he got off the boards, and then they just started attacking it down. If you look at the stats here, actually the Knicks have the most personal fouls. The Knicks didn't attack as much or do as much, but I seen a tweet that somebody said Kyle Anthony Towns is slowly becoming a New York Jersey dude. He didn't say dude, but I'll let you, use your imagination as to what he said, and it made me laugh. So I was like, bruh, with a couple of things, Cat low key attacked where he needed to perfectly each time. I ain't gonna lie, Wemby was doing his thing. Like I said, the
Yeah.
adjustments from game one, I really needed to see Wemby just take some more breaks. Honestly, they need more options than just Wemby. Wemby's probably gonna get pinched. He's probably gonna get hit a lot down low. So I'd like to see him take it easy on some plays, and I know he got a lot of backlash on some plays, which I mean he could run more, but he ran a lot and he tired himself out essentially. By the time they
Yeah.
get to the fourth quarter, the Knicks is always still pressing ahead, and it's like the Spurs are still trying to come up with counters. So the main thing, the Spurs, they're still attacking early. That's still a good thing. I really don't know what you want to do if you just can't shut down Brunson, honestly.
Yeah. The Spurs actually played a pretty decent game. I'm going to start off with the Spurs. I want to start with the Spurs. Spurs played a pretty decent game. Honestly, game two, they definitely came out way better. And it seemed like they were kind of controlling the game for a good portion of the game. And they seemed like they were kind of containing Jalen Brunson pretty well. They were throwing a lot of blitz at Jalen Brunson damn near at the half court. So they were like double teaming him in a sense. However, man, it's just that this Knicks basketball team, bro, is just playing some pure basketball, bro. This is like some of the most purest basketball I've ever seen,
This
like
is the
ever.
flocking of all time because
Yeah,
last year that the Knicks was like a really dangerous team. They just didn't have that one extra, two extra to put it all together.
yeah, and you know what? The experience as well. The experience is showing with the Knicks. It's like they've been here. They look like they've been here before, and that's the difference between the Spurs and the Knicks. Is that Spurs is a very young team. Very young team, and for what the Spurs have done with this young team is nothing short but amazing, beating the champions of last year with the Thunder. But this Knicks team, man, I've said it. I don't know, maybe for the viewers that might look into some past videos that we've recorded, I've called it out, and I said this win in last round when we played against Cleveland, the Knicks is the best team that's left in the playoffs. I called this out. And I didn't want to be super biased because I'm a Knicks fan, and I really didn't want to say it much because, a lot of people, oh, well, he's just a Knicks fan. He's going to be biased. But I've already kind of had a feeling that this one is different. I felt like we definitely have a really good chance of winning the championship. And Mikal Bridges, man, stepped up. A lot of the guys outside of Jalen Brunson have stepped up. It's probably safe to say, bro, that a lot of people are saying Wemby, the alien, this and that. Probably safe to say, bro, the New York Knicks are just the men in black, bro. We're just the men in black.
Give a shout out to Landry Shamet.
Shaman, yeah.
When the world needed him most, he's there, bro.
He's there. Facts.
He's been
Facts.
averaging 3 threes a game at least in the playoffs, and he's hit them in big moments. The Knicks are down 8 or 9, bro. When the Knicks go down something, they just go to lock-in mode, bro. It's like Jalen Brunson has a new badge they about to come out on 2K, like lock-in or something, bro.
Yeah.
When you're down by 10 or more, bro, you just start greening every shot, bro. You just find your spots easier.
Jalen Brunson, and this might be a hot take. I don't even consider this as a hot take, but this might be in a short clip. You might see this, and this might actually cause a lot of debate, a lot of conversation when I say this. Jalen Brunson is one of the greatest clutch playoff players ever. You think about some of the greatest clutch players in history. Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah, you got to
Steph Curry.
For sure.
Kyrie Irving. If you remember the Kyrie Irving shot against
Curry.
The Warriors. The dagger, LeBron, LeBron's block. Jalen Brunson's got to be in that conversation as one of the greatest offensive clutch players ever. And we're seeing it in real time right now.
I heard the announcer say it doesn't matter how many shots Jalen Brunson has took before the third quarter. When they need a bucket, Jalen Brunson gets the bucket.
He's there. When you need him, he shows up, bro.
Let's talk about the ending, like Wemby shot, like how he missed it. Why did he give it to Wemby? Why did Fox not shoot it?
I think De'Aaron Fox, I think he took his foot off the gas, bro. Because, I think that in his mind, he's been getting a lot of flack from the media and from fans that he's not really showing up in the moment, in the time that he did show up, which was, game 2. And he had a really good game. And he was getting buckets. But I think in his head, he was probably like, man, let me get some of these other guys involved. He probably just doesn't want to be the reasoning, but he wants to try to do his best to get his teammates involved. But Wemby's, that turnover at the end of the game was just a extremely low IQ move, bro. Why would you call for the ball when Jalen Brunson misses that free throw and they get the ball, he calls for the ball and then you throw it to Stephon Castle. He wasn't even looking at you, bro. You turn the ball over. And then on top of that, you foul Jalen Brunson.
What happened? Is Castle hurt? You see how he came down on his foot or his ankle?
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right.
If he's not, they're going to dose him up and put him on some ibuprofen or something, some really strong perks. They're going to get him back out there.
San Antonio needs everything, bro.
Hot take, I think the Spurs win next game. I feel like all of this is just leading to the Spurs to win. Spurs make great adjustments. It's not that you can't beat the Spurs, it's that the Spurs are going to adjust on you. So even if they're down 2-0, 3-0, no matter what, you still got this 7-7 monster on your team at the end of the day. Knicks.
I got an even hotter take, bro. Knicks in 4.
Knicks in 4?
Knicks in 4. It's over with. It's over.
It's over? You think so?
It's over, bro.
Back to New York.
It's over with.
It don't matter if they're going back to New York. It's all about one phone call the NBA got to make.
Type. No, I feel it.
Like I said, it's not about if you can really beat the Spurs just right away. It's really like the Knicks are going to keep playing desperate. This is a crazy run. I'm actually mad at Mikal Bridges because I had him to score like 20 points the first game. And he just wants to come out the second game and do it, which, I mean, I seen that coming, though, bro. Mikal Bridges has been on the hot tear. Landry Shamet's been on the hot tear. Dylan Harper's been on the hot tear.
Where was Josh Hart? What was he doing?
Foul trouble, yeah.
They attacked him early in the game. He had 4 fouls.
He was just throwing it up, just random. Like, he wasn't even, like, setting his, like, form or nothing. He was just throwing that thing up.
I think Josh Hart, you want to know one thing I like about Josh Hart is that when Josh Hart knows, because Josh Hart can give you 30 if he needs, if he can give you 30. When his shot is not falling, he's like, all right, yeah, like I'm not finna really be shooting like that. I'm finna change up my game and I'm finna get the rebounds or something like that. Like I'm about to do the dirty work. Like Josh Hart is a dirty work kind of guy. Like he finna get in the mud with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's also the thing that's getting him in foul trouble right now. He's going for too much. They have 2 7-foot monsters, and he's still trying to challenge Wemby and Cat on a rebound.
I like it though. I honestly I like the aggression, and it might be weird to say, like, I think that we need a guy like that. Like, even though yes, it makes more sense. It's more smarter not to get in foul trouble. But if you got a guy that is willing to throw his body at anything, and like he doesn't care how tall you are, San Antonio don't got a guy like that. They don't got a guy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, them boys work. Them boys do go after it. Wemby's not gonna get on the ground because he's too damn big, but them boys do get after it. I ain't gonna lie.
Dylan Harper, yeah, Dylan Harper, definitely. I got to give him his flowers, bro. Dylan Harper, cold, bro. Cold. Oh, that's a cold boy right there, dog.
No, I really do still like the Spurs here. Not to win the
glad-
playoff series, but
Yeah. Man, I think the way that Cat is playing, bro, it's like he's doing this for his mom, bro. And look, Jalen Brunson. I love Jalen Brunson. That's my dog right there. I got his jersey and everything. That's my dog. Mr. King of New York. Maybe one of the greatest Knicks players ever. But Cat got to get this Finals MVP if they win, bro. Cat got to get this Finals MVP if they win, big dog.
I got Brunson on my FanDuel pick'em. I got Brunson to get MVP.
I'm sorry, man. Cat got to get it, bro. Cat got to get it because Jalen Brunson, even though Jalen Brunson is clutch, like how I said, one of the clutchest playoff players ever. I don't even think that none of this will even happen if we didn't have Cat, bro.
Cat, he's hungry. Like, he was like all
Facts.
like when he came to the interview, he was like, I know my mom's watching over me. I could feel her with me when I played last night.
Just how do you describe the feeling that you've had that her presence is with you as you're on this journey, specifically these games?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to be vulnerable, I mean, when you go through something like that, there's nothing worse you could go through. That's why I got Philippians 4:13 and the date tattooed on my neck. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me, but I was strengthened on April 13th when I lost my mother.
Facts, bro. Facts. This is different, bro. Cat's playing. I don't think nobody's never seen Cat play like this before, bro.
But I want to bring up, is it Anobi?
OG Anunoby. You could call him OG.
Okay, OG. Last night, when he missed those 2 free throws and then he started going back and hitting those shots, y'all needed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But OG, though, yes, OG has been pulling his weight. Man, everybody's pulling their weight, bro, on the Knicks, bro. It's hard to beat a team, bro, when there's not really too much weak. There is no weak players on the Knicks, bro. Like, there's no players you could just go and just be like, oh, yeah, he weak. Like, we good. Like, just make him shoot type of thing. Like, there is really none of that, bro.
But my hot take is that the Spurs will make adjustments. It's not really hard to make adjustments against this team. It's not really hard to beat the Knicks. It's just about going and doing it at the right
I disagree with you.
That's my hot take. That's why
It's time. Is it time for a debate now? Tasai, you might have to be the mediator on this one. I disagree, bro. I think it is hard as hell to adjust against the Knicks. You know that game 1, the Knicks shot 31% from 3 and still won by 10 points. Game 2, the Knicks shot 41% better than game 2 or game 1. And I believe the Spurs had a better shooting percentage than the Knicks. And the Knicks still end up managing to win the game by 1. I don't think there's nothing the Spurs can do. Wemby or not, bro. Wemby or not. Alien or not. The Men in Black is here, bro.
It really just has to depend on if the Spurs can really play as a team instead of, like, I don't know, they like to throw the ball around a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
They turning that ball over a lot.
yeah. Well, not only that, you got, like, Cassell and Castle. They're being subbed out of the game a lot. You got foul troubles. It's a lot with the Spurs. They're a young team, I get it, but if they can really come together and be like, okay, let's set a plan, this is what we're gonna do, then and they stick to it instead of like going crazy whenever like they start going like when the other team rises above them, then they are okay. If they have the team chemistry and they can stay without doing the foul trouble, without getting mad, then they're okay. Because did you not see Fox get in Jalen Brunson's face last night?
Yeah.
I thought they were going to take Fox out the game. I thought Fox was getting ready to throw a punt. And they took away that technical foul and said, let's just play ball. See, if they can do stuff like that, then we're okay. I think that if they really get the chemistry and they sit down and be like, okay, this is the plan, this is what we're going to do, then they'll be okay. But they need to stop shooting a lot of threes. I get their 3-pointers, but they need to get in the paint and start shooting the 2s.
It's too late to adjust now, man. You're down 0-2
All right.
against the Knicks. This is one of the greatest playoff runs ever.
So
I'm sorry, man.
the Knicks shot 39% from 3 and the Spurs shot 38% from 3.
Okay. About the same.
Yeah. That's how many adjustments you can make to, come back. And the Spurs make great adjustments.
The Spurs made great adjustments. It's just that the Spurs is young, bro. Spurs is young. They're not experienced. Like, yeah, they're on the Spurs and Spurs fans. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful when I say this, bro. Like, Spurs fans, I'm speaking directly to Spurs fans when I say this. Your team has been on a magical run in your mind, in your head, because they're young. But it didn't matter whether the Knicks played the Thunder or the Spurs. We were going to beat them anyway. And especially, be quite honest with you, when I say this, I actually thought we have a better chance to win the finals against the Spurs than we did the Thunder. But honestly, it just really doesn't matter. The Spurs, to Spurs fans, your team is young and your team is great. I'm not saying that they're trash. The Spurs are going to throw all types of defensive adjustments, offensive adjustments. You can do all of that, but it doesn't matter when you're playing against a team who is experienced. We are battle tested, bro. We're battle tested. And what is he talking about? They're not battle tested. Their playoff run was easy. No. Go back to last year. We lost Game 7 against the Indiana Pacers last year. This team was hungry. This Knicks team is hungry, and this Knicks team know that if we don't win a championship, or if we don't even get to the championship in the first place, most of us are gone. I'm pretty sure Mikal Bridges thought of that. I'm pretty sure Cat.
Not going nowhere.
No. I'm saying no. I'm saying that before this playoffs, I'm pretty sure they were probably thinking like, we got to get over the hump. We need to get to the finals. I think this is one of those years. It's like make or break. Like, if we don't get to the finals, then we might be cooked, bro. Because next season is going to be insane. Knicks match up with the Thunder and the Spurs perfectly. Once
Wemby gets his shit together, nobody's going to be able to match up against Wemby.
Actually, honestly, I doubt it. Honestly, even if Wemby gets himself together, Wemby is an amazing player, but like, I just don't see. I mean, Wemby's getting exposed right now, bro. Yeah, I just don't see Wemby.
How's Wemby getting exposed? I think the only thing Wemby needed to do was just shoot more. Wemby's going to easily take it to the rack more. Wemby's going to have a chip on his shoulder, and it's just about can you contain Wemby? And if he
Wemby doesn't have no bag, bro. He ain't got no move.
He finna show you next game. Yeah. I'm glad
I promise you that. I bet you.
His face at the end said it all. He's definitely going crazy next game.
Bro, he's going, hey, let's clip this. We're going to clip this.
Okay. Cat, for y'all to think that Wemby's going to go off next game, I promise you Cat's got something up his. And if you pull up, hold on. Stay with me now, man.
4 turnovers, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 fouls, 29 points.
Can we pull up his field goals?
He's 11 for 21.
That's not. That 29 points really don't mean shit then. You were 11 for 21. Cat held you down, bro.
How's that held down?
We might even be able to clip this too right here, what I'm about to say. If Wemby is supposed to be this like legendary being of basketball, then why the hell is he down 0-2 against the Knicks, bro?
Bro makes one mistake.
Because
he's 22.
He cannot be the only one going out there making the shots.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Tasai.
We get it. They're a young team. They're going to make mistakes. But if they play as a team, that team chemistry has to come together. They can't just be out there just throwing the ball.
I'm glad you say that, Tasai, because before the finals started, everybody kept literally reiterating and putting emphasis on Wemby, that Wemby is going to destroy the Knicks. But nobody said nothing about the team. Everybody said Wemby. Now it's a team, because everybody before the finals started, everybody's like, oh, Wemby's going to destroy the Knicks. Nobody's not going to be able to guard Wemby. Now Wemby's down 0-2. We got to play team ball now.
But didn't we say before the same thing with the Knicks? We don't call them the Knicks. We call them Jalen Brunson's team.
It's no longer. It is Jalen Brunson's team. That's a fact. But
we call it Wemby's team because.
But the Knicks, but how the Knicks have been playing, it's been a team game, bro. Jalen Brunson is doing his job and being clutch when we need him to be. But Cat is running the show right now.
And Wemby has been clutch too. But you cannot discard the Spurs, because look how they played against OKC. But the chemistry that they had against the Spurs was magnificent. Even though it was just the Spurs against the refs a lot because of OKC, the chemistry that they had, they went out there, they did their job. Now, right now, their chemistry is not the best. They're not playing, I want to say, they're not playing as a team. They're just going out there and just shooting. They want to win, but they're not wanting to win together.
I think anybody's going to have great team chemistry if they're going against Chet Holmgren.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, we don't bring him up.
I think anybody's going to have a great series. Let me be a little bit more realistic here because we not, yeah, Chet Holmgren definitely had a bad series, but yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic. Sorry, OKC fans, but yeah, no, Chet Holmgren had a terrible series against the Spurs, and honestly, it was just the Spurs wanted it more in that series. You could tell, like they just wanted it more. But now that the Spurs are playing against the Knicks, you can tell who wants it more. It's the Knicks.
Well, the Spurs they have
It ain't over till the fat to the. You ever heard the saying? It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
I've heard that before, yeah.
Hey, what happened last night?
But we gonna see. We gonna have to see because
We definitely gonna see.
I believe that in Wemby's eyes last night, him missing that shot, he going to the gym last night. He probably didn't go straight home. He didn't go get no Uber Eats or nothing. He probably went to that gym and said, "Let me make these shots. Let me do this." I guarantee it.
Wemby can stay in that gym. He could be put up 10,000 shots and watch hella Kobe Bryant videos and Black Mamba and figure it's still Knicks in 4. There ain't nothing you can do, brother. There ain't nothing you can do. You can put up 10,000 shots every day. I think Game 4 is Wednesday.
Knicks. To go in 4 though, a 16-0 run.
Knicks in 4, bro. Clip this, man. Clip this. We gonna come back to it, bro. And this might go up. This might go up, man. We might go viral, bro. We might go viral if the Spurs get swept, bro. This might end. Yeah.
No, bro. He's 22. No.
Man, look.
Because next year they can only make improvements. OKC's going to get better because they got the 12th and the 17th pick in the draft. Spurs is going to get better because they just drafted probably one of the best.
Okay, can I ask y'all something about Wemby? I want to ask y'all something. Because again, I guess people gonna label me as a Wemby hater. I want to ask y'all something. Why do y'all think Wemby or why do y'all hold Wemby to a high regard like y'all do? Like what about Wemby makes you like hold him to so much of a high regard? It's like, oh yeah, I just don't like Wemby's gonna go crazy. What makes y'all think that? I'm actually curious.
I say because like the media hypes him up and everything, but when he had that injury, he came back. He gained his weight. He's been in the weight room. He has the team chemistry with them. He just goes hard. No matter how much he weighs, no matter how tall he is. Whenever he's saying whenever he misses a shot, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go and work on that, or I'm gonna start passing the ball. I'm gonna set screens. I'm gonna show up for my team. And then I don't know if you remember when CP3 was on there, or Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah.
Chris Paul helped him. He helped him a lot with his dribbling, his going between the legs, because he used to not be able to really do that as much, or he didn't even do that at all. Everybody helped him train all together. Everybody kept saying he's not going to be good. He's going to go overseas. He's just tall. He actually shows up for his team, whether he gets in foul trouble or not, that he pulls off to the side. He goes and he listens. He lets people give him advice. He lets people tell him, okay, you're going to sit down for this long, but he's on the sidelines. Here, pass it to him. Here, run this screen. Here. He shows up for his team whether he's in the game or not.
I got something for you.
Actually staying healthy. This is the longest time we've seen Wemby even be healthy.
I got something for you, big dog. Wemby is 7'6", right?
It says 7'4", but...
Or 7'4"? Okay, Wemby's 7'4", and Jalen Brunson is 6 foot. And Jalen Brunson is on one of the greatest playoff runs ever in NBA history.
Why was we so big on Wemby?
Yeah, and I say that because... I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Wemby's a great player. Before I even say this, because I just don't want people to misunderstand the point I'm trying to get to. Wemby is a great player, okay? At the size that he is at, and for him to do what he does at that size is nothing short than amazing. So I just want everybody to be clear on that, because I don't want people thinking that I'm saying that he's trash, because he's not.
What if the roles were reversed? What if Wemby actually made that shot last night and he became the clutch person? How would you actually feel about Wemby then? If he actually made that shot and beat the Knicks? Would you congratulate this, or would you congratulate Wemby for stepping up?
I know. I would have been like, that's a great shot, but still going to be like Knicks in 5 or Knicks in 6 at the most. I mean, hey, great shot, bro, but Knicks in 6 though, or Knicks in 5, one of the two. But I mean, he didn't make the shot. So that's the reality. We're living in this reality, the Milky Way galaxy, the solar system, and last night he just didn't make the shot here in the Milky Way galaxy. He didn't make that shot here, but I mean, look, bro, I get it. My take on Wemby is this, bro. Wemby is definitely a generational. He's a one of a kind. I give him that, because we've never really seen somebody do what he's doing and he's moving He's not even moving like he's 7'4". That's the crazy part. So we've never seen something like this before. So I give him that. But I'm going to go on the facts. And facts is facts. Our show is called Stats Don't Lie, But We Might. And I'm not even lying when I say this, bro. Wemby, when was the last time that Wemby actually won something that is... Let's stay with me now. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Look, the NBA is pushing Wemby, the agenda of Wemby as the face of the league.
Right. This is second year though. How you gonna say?
But that's the thing, Trey. That's my point. Is that it's only his second year. How is the media already emphasizing him as the face of the league, bro? It's a second year in the NBA. That's my point.
Have you not seen Wemby?
No, I've seen him, but that's why I'm asking you the question. When was the last time that Wemby actually won something notable? Because last time I checked,
what are you gonna win in 2 years? Your 1 year as a rookie, and your second year is like his year, and he's in the finals.
did Wemby play in the Olympics? Was that last year?
LeBron win in 2 years?
Hold on. Did Wemby play in the Olympics for the France team the last time around?
What age?
Hold on.
16?
Did he not play in that?
16, bro.
He lost.
Bro, people don't get into the age of the NBA until like 20. Relax.
He lost.
He's 22.
Hold on, he lost
bro,
in that.
You're going too hard on somebody who, bro, he was 16.
Of course, I'm gonna go hard because motherfuckers is sitting here saying that you are the face of the league. No, the fuck you're not, my boy.
I mean, he is the face.
You ain't won shit. You ain't won shit for you to be sitting here, for motherfuckers to be sitting here saying you are the face of the league.
So
Get the fuck out of here, my dude.
Who's the face of the league to you?
Who's the face of the league?
Yeah.
It ain't him.
Who's the face of the league?
I don't know. I can't tell you, bro. Jason Tatum is more the face of the NBA than Wemby is, in my opinion.
Well, they try to make Jason Tatum, but then he got hurt.
Okay, so now we just gonna give up on him? And I'm a Knicks fan, mind you.
No, we're not going to give up on him, but we got somebody who's younger, who looks more talented, who looks more to put the work in, who's really...
Of course he's gonna be...
Right.
He's more talented because the nigga's fucking... Oh, my goodness. I'm over here cussing. I am so sorry to the kids that's listening to this.
Win. Look, everybody wants him to win because he's 7'4". He's a creative player, bro, who's performing well. 11 for 21.
And he ain't won shit ever.
50% shooting at the thing. Second year in the league. What are you talking about winning, bro? Like, relax.
Trey, when was the last time that Wemby has won anything?
When is the last time you've seen somebody who's 22 winning a finals in the league?
I can tell you a motherfucker who won something at 21.
Right.
Derrick motherfucking Rose. He won the damn MVP. He's the youngest MVP ever at 21.
Right. Then he got hurt.
But he still won the MVP. Wemby hasn't won shit.
Because Derrick Rose is gone. He's gone.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Derrick Rose is gone. He's washed. That nigga.
Come on, bro.
That's why I said he's a generational talent, but he got hurt.
D Rose was too, man. D Rose was too.
Face of the league. Current face of the league. Current. Derrick Rose.
Anthony Edwards has more. Anthony Edwards, in my opinion, if you want.
But he hasn't won anything.
So that's my point. So what the fuck has Wemby won?
So,
he ain't won shit either. So how the fuck is he the face of the league?
Listen, you brought up Anthony Edwards, but he's what, 26? Wemby's 22. You mean to tell me that Wemby's is in the finals before Ant Edwards? And he got 4 more years to prove that he's better than Ant Edwards. Why would we not say Wemby's better than Ant Edwards? You're hating on him because he lost against Stephen Curry, LeBron James, on a France team, bro.
Because people was sitting here saying that France was going to beat us in that championship. Nah, that's the media. That's the media, bro. You gotta go do your homework and go back and look. They were sitting here saying that France was supposed to beat us.
I don't know one person that said France was gonna beat us though.
Probably the people in France.
I was gonna say I don't know one person. Everybody that I talked to was like, yeah, Wemby looks good, but he's not gonna beat the NBA. And then Curry showed out. I don't know one person that was betting against the United States.
I do want to say though, after that game, Wemby said he was going to get his get back, and that's what he did with Chet. Okay.
But I'm saying, listen, Wemby's worked with, I think, Tim Duncan. He's worked with a bunch of people. He's gone out and actually had one-on-one trainings with KG. He's had one-on-one
Wemby could go fucking work with David Robinson. That's not going to change shit.
Listen, he's went to and improved his balance. He's about to improve his diet. He's 22 and he only has upside. He's in the finals at 22. Again, it was rookie year. We got another rookie on the team, Dylan Harper, who's going crazy right now. Again, another rookie.
I respect. Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of other people that are going crazy right now. Like, so we got to pick somebody from that team because they just beat OKC, the defending champs.
They beat OKC because Chet Holmgren couldn't pull his weight, bro. He had
No
2
matter
fucking
how
points.
they won. Wemby shut down Chet, whatever you want to say. Wemby shut him down. Chet didn't want to shoot. Chet's role wasn't really to shoot the ball.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He
A
only
win is
shot
a
10
win.
shots. You're right.
A win is a win. I give you that. I give you that. Fair enough.
He shot the ball twice. Maybe in the game plan, like I said, he's a blocker. He led last year. He led in blocks in the conference run. He didn't shoot the ball like everybody wanted him to. Of course, he's going to get the backlash. He's probably going to come back next year. They're going to do a better job at conserving their players. Like, yeah, but they won. They beat Chet, and now they're in the finals at 22, and he's gone to be with Monks. He's shaved his head. He didn't prove that he was really dedicated to the game in ways that nobody else has. Why would we not put him in the face and actually see if he can do it? We did it with Brian. We did it with
Wemby is just a glorified Bobo, bro.
Exactly. That's what we was looking for in Bobo.
When
Bobo made it to the league, he was on the end of the bench. If they was up 20, everybody screaming in the arena to put his ass in the game. We do the same shit with Bobo because we want to see somebody that's tall as fuck, that's like a creative player, an alien to go up and go crazy, because that's really what the league has come into.
Wemby's just a glorified Bobo, and I'm sorry, man. I'm not convinced. You know, a 7'4" player like is the face of the league, and he's supposed to get all this love and everything, but you ain't won shit, bro. I don't care if you was 16 years old. Wemby, because people saying Wemby's the best player in the world right now. That's what folks are saying. What you mean, who? Everybody's saying that.
They're saying he's a great player, but not like the greatest player of all time.
Man, so let's do this. Let's do this. Can you do this? Can you do this? On this video, can you put a poll to say, do you think that Wemby is the best player in the world? And I just want to see what people say.
Yeah, but I don't know.
We're going to be in the streets with it. We're going to put it out on social media. We're going to put this out on social media because I want to see what the streets is saying, bro.
I don't think anybody's going to... Well, I think there's going to be 30%, 37, 34 on Wemby, but the vast majority is probably going to say somebody else.
Okay, so who else is the best player in the world? Please tell me then. Who you think is better than Wemby?
What? 1-on-1 or
Just
5v5?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, who's better than Wemby?
So 5v5, obviously, people are going to say Curry. Curry is still going to be some people's number one, 10%, 12% on Curry. So that's immediately going to take away. Some people are going to say Braun. The little 7%, whatever, are going to say Braun. You're still going to people to say Shea, even though they got beat. They're going to say Shea because Shea's still going to be hard to guard. They're going to people to say Brunson.
How could you say it's Shea if Wemby just took him down? Pause.
Shea's still getting 30 points. He's still going to get his, though. You're saying best player in the world, 5v5, he still got his. We're not talking about the rest. We're not talking about the team. We're not talking about losing. He still won. He won in the finals. It's Shea, but he still got his. So people are still going to
Would you think that? What about 1v1? You think he's the best in the world, 1v1?
Shea going to get to his spot.
No, I'm talking about Wemby.
1v1? I think he's a cheat code 1v1.
So if it's a cheat code, how the fuck are they down 0-2 then?
But I mean 1v1 though.
Yeah. What do you think, Desai?
Right now in the league, man, it'd be hard. Wemby doesn't have a fade yet. If Wemby gets a fade, I'd say Wemby. But right now, I think Wemby's like his third.
I don't think Wemby doing like a 1-on-1 is the best for him.
Best player in the world, and if you just roll the ball. Roll the ball on the floor, right? And you say, go get me a bucket. I need the best player to possibly get me. If there's an alien race that's pointing a laser gun at Earth right now, and they say, if you do not make this bucket, we will destroy the planet, and every soul on this planet will literally diminish. But you need to make a bucket.
Hey, Shea, I'm giving that shit to Shea. I ain't gonna lie, I'm giving that shit to Shea.
You're not gonna give it to Jalen Brunson?
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna give that shit to Shea. Shay's gonna get to his spot.
We gonna give it to a Canadian?
Judging because of his at the bare minimum, my nigga's gonna shoot a free throw.
Jalen Brunson's the most fucking clutch player in the damn playoffs right now. We not gonna give it to him? No, I'm talking about right now. In 2026, you got to be playing in the NBA right now. Give me Jalen Brunson, bro.
I gotta go Steph.
Okay, that's fair. I like that. You gonna go Steph, Trey? That's what it's looking like.
No, I don't want to go Steph. Steph a little old. Steph in his prime was a different type of Steph, but Steph right now is a little different type of Steph because everybody just fouls him and they just push him. Yeah, but now they foul him and shit. They'll push his hip and they just make sure he don't touch the ball. They'll just consistently just push him, and just really nothing you could do about it. But old Steph before the league was like really up on his.
Hold on, you say SGA, ain't nobody gonna fly. It ain't no.
Because at the bare minimum, my niggas going to the line. So if it's a tie game,
Nope. We need a bucket. We need a bucket, not a free throw.
You need a 3 or 2.
The aliens gonna say we want a 3. We don't need no damn 2.
I mean, I'm not going SGA then. I probably have to go. Yeah, probably Steph did if you need a 3.
I can't even argue that. Bro. I can't even argue that.
Donovan Mitchell shoot threes.
You say who?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You putting your life in Donovan Mitchell's hands?
No.
No, I just wanted to know what he's like. If he's more best at 3s or 2s.
Picks and chooses. How about this? I'm gonna switch it up on you. How about Luka Doncic?
No.
You want to put it in Luka's hand to get a 3?
Absolutely not.
Luka
They're
controls
trying
the
to
tempo, though.
Are you gonna control this laser beam that's about to kill us, bro? To make this 3 ball? I need you to make the 3 ball.
No, Luka makes that's his bread and butter right there.
What Luka do against the Celtics when he went to the finals? Actually, he did kill. Never mind. Now I think about it, he did kill. It's just the rest of his team. He did kill. He did kill. Never mind.
I'm saying Luka Doncic though, like if you really need, because if you get him, if he starts playing with you, bro, it's low-key just a dance. It's low-key just and it's gone. Like there's nothing you can do.
Give me Brunson still.
Thinking about like the best players, how did you feel when Luka was the head of the team, or not the team, but the head of the NBA? Like they were always talking about Luka, the Luka trade.
The media don't know how to make their mind up to side. They don't know how to make their mind, because one year is Luka, then the next year is SGA, and now it's Wemby, bro.
No, it's gonna be Wemby, bro. It's straight Wemby for the next 5 years, unless he doesn't win in 5 years. If he doesn't win,
and he's not gonna win in 5 years, bro. I could put money on that, bro.
I could put money he winning within 5.
I bet money he's not, bro.
My entire life savings, he's winning within 5.
And if Giannis goes to the Lakers, then what?
Okay, that's not no. Okay, I was gonna talk about this.
All right.
With the East having such an easy ass fucking run, Giannis has to go to the East. There's no way that we're just gonna leave that shit go to.
I give you even better one. I give you the better one. What if Giannis comes to the Knicks?
Hell no.
And we got JB and Cat still.
You can't pay him. You can't pay JB and Cat and Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart and OG Anunoby.
It's not in the Milky Way galaxy. This is just in a whole nother universe.
If he did go, no, hell no. I'm not. No, hell no. I'm not allowing that ever. Sorry.
So if Giannis goes to the Knicks with JB and with Jalen Brunson and Cat,
no, because
Wemby's fucking done. Like Spurs ain't got shit on us, bro.
What do you give back to Milwaukee? You need to give up a power forward. You're either gonna give up Cat or you're gonna give up Mitchell Robinson. And if you give up,
it's got to be between OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, or we just package them both together, which I would never do that personally. Personally, I wouldn't do that.
That player that you need both. Giannis is getting up 30 and he's getting,
Hey, we good, big dog. You got it, Giannis.
That's what I'm saying.
You got it, bro. You can figure it out somewhere else, big dog.
But like Giannis needs to go somewhere in the East. We need to like patch things up, because right now the 16 if they end up going 16-0, dare I say, no, that's something. No, that's literally crazy. You need to really do something about that. They didn't make a couple calls and let some shit slide. Give them a couple money and give them some hush money.
Boston's coming back next year. I don't know. Jalen Brown might get traded.
They're talking about Brown getting fuck up out of there.
Yeah, he might get. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be a wrap.
That East run is gonna get way too fucking easy for Brunson and them to repeat.
Don't let Pacers fans hear what you just said.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
We got Tyrese Halliburton.
So dude, and that nigga is really oh wait, damn. I don't care. Fuck it. That nigga is that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He controls everything. Yes,
Halliburton.
12 assists in the NBA, 15 assists. He pop off 18 assists. He just bow, and you just hit it. He got Dimer Hall of Fame naturally. I don't know.
Damn, the damn Halliburton.
Yes.
The Halliburton.
Hey, I'm off. Damn. Because what happened when he left? Them niggas barely won. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Indiana. But without that nigga, them niggas didn't even look at the playoffs. They just had to look the other way, put their head down, and tank the rest of the year. Like, what kind of shit is that? But anyway, with Halliburton, them niggas look like a damn golden mastermind. That nigga's a low-key goat.
It's cool because we'll still be the Pacers.
Yeah, Knicks now. Yeah,
still stuck in 2025. We definitely would destroy the Pacers next year, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Pacers need some big adjustments to pop through.
Yeah, like you mean to tell me Ivanka Zubac, bro? You think that's gonna? You think Zubac's about to help y'all beat us? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Indiana, I know I live here and everything, but y'all folks y'all down bad, bro. Y'all traded Benedict Mathurin for Zubac, bro. All right.
We got Knicks.
You traded your
4.
5th pick for Zubac.
I think maybe Knicks in 5, but
Against the Pacers?
no.
Sweeping the Pacers, bro.
Against the Spurs.
I want to give you a theory. Since I'm kind of hot on the Pacers right now. If the Knicks was playing against the Pacers right now, who you think win the series? Like, and this is with the healthy Pacers, mind you.
Knicks.
With the healthy Pacers.
Knicks.
Knicks in 5. Knicks in 4. Matter of fact, Knicks in 4 actually.
5.
Knicks in,
I don't think we're getting swept.
Knicks in
Okay.
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
You're tripping.
Show
Bro.
mine.
You're tripping, bro. Haliburton goes.
I'm tripping. Oh my God, bro. These Indiana folks, man. You Indiana folks.
I ain't gonna lie, you're tripping, bro. Look what happened the first time, bro. You think it's gonna be any different?
Yes, it will be different. We're seeing the best Knicks team ever. This is the best Knicks team ever, bro. Nah, don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts, bro.
I think you gassing your head up, bro. This is one championship run, bro. Chill.
Who said we ain't gonna go on one next year?
Hey, Giannis, go to the fucking East and fuck up these niggas' day. Giannis, go fuck up these niggas' day, bro. I don't care, bro. Keep JB there. Keep Jason Tatum. Send Giannis over there. Fuck up these niggas, bro.
If Giannis goes to the Celtics, man,
That's
bro,
what we gotta deal with for Knicks. Y'all Knicks fans, yeah.
I just want to ask. I want to ask everybody that don't like the Knicks, that don't like it. What have we done to y'all, bro? We've been trash forever. It ain't like we've been beating motherfuckers.
It's not like that I don't like the Knicks. It's just, bro, you're gassing up the team, and I ain't gonna lie, your run.
I gotta gas the team up, Trey. When this is the best fucking playoff run ever, damn near.
Play?
That was who we played, bro. We know. Let me ask y'all this: is the playoffs not a different game than the regular season, bro?
James Harden.
That ain't our fault. We didn't ask Cleveland to pick him up.
That's why I said, look who you played, bro.
We didn't ask them that.
Look who you played. You had an easy ass run as long as
Trey,
you played.
you think James Dolan, the owner of New York, told Cleveland to go pick up James Harden, bro? We ain't asked them to do that, bro. That's their fault.
But I'm saying, look who you played though. Like,
Okay, I'll tell you who we played.
And the defending champs, they're going hard.
They played a shit Holmgren.
Nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Go
Chat,
bro.
you ruined the entire Thunder chat. I just want you to know. If this video
Come on,
comes
bro.
on your feed one day, you ruined the Thunder's reputation completely, bro. These Knicks fans is out of hand. God.
How am I out of hand, bro? You played 35 minutes and scored 3 points. You only took 3 fucking shots.
You single-handedly defaced the face of the NBA, Victor Wembanyama, by saying Chet Holmgren went bad and Victor Wembanyama hasn't won shit
It's
against
Chet Holmgren. You can't be mad at me, bro. Ask Chet, why did you play like that, bro? What was going through your head in Game 7?
You better shut off his DMs because I know niggas is definitely talking.
You can't sit here and be like, come on, Sean, you being bogus. How can I be bogus when you fucking played 35 minutes and only took 3 shots and only got 3 points? You're fucking bogus. Your performance was literally doo-doo.
He went 1 for 2.
You literally helped Wemby just to get swept by us. You helped Wemby to get swept by us damn near, bro. Now look, if we don't go, all I'll ask for is this. I ain't gonna be greedy, bro. As a Knicks fan, I ain't gonna be greedy. I ain't gonna be here like LeBron, how when he went to Miami, he was like, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Just give me 1 fucking championship. And I can go live the rest of my life. I'll take my last breath and I'll be okay, bro.
And he only gonna get 1 chip.
Bro, I'll be okay, bro. As long as I see 1 chip from my team, bro, I could take my last breath in peace.
To the NBA with 1 chip only. For the next 20 years, for the next 15, we're putting Brunson right there with 1 chip. For the next 15
brother,
years.
I could take my last breath on this planet and I will be okay. I could tell my daughter and my second child who is on the way, I could tell them, I love y'all, but just know my team got a chip and I was there to see it. And I'll take my last, I love y'all, and boom, I'm out. I'm out, bro. Night.
That's crazy.
Shut my eyes and my heart stops. I'm good.
Overall,
That's all. I think that if you a real Knicks fan, this is all you ask for, bro. Now, if we go get another one, then damn it, shit.
So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about how to stop him. You think Jalen Brunson's not going to pop off what the fuck he did? You see they implementing the Mitchell Robinson foul technique that the Cleveland Cavs did to stop Jalen Brunson from even shooting the ball. So Spurs is capable of 20-0 runs. We already know the Spurs can shoot the ball. We don't need Wemby to shoot the ball all the time. Again, he needs to take some breaks. Last game was a good game of him just not really doing a lot. So next game he could really prepare himself for what New York is really going to be. He's played there before, but he hasn't played there in the finals. So that's going to be a change that Wemby's going to have to see, and we can see for himself if he can adapt. But Jalen Brunson's not going to do what the fuck he's doing. We're definitely double teaming him early soon, and we're going to have to get active on the floor. We're going to have to play at least one or two more players, and we're going to have to find that extra piece. If we can't win it this year, we get one more piece in the draft, or we trade up for a piece.
Y'all need one more player. I got Wemby.
But, bro, okay, but we got to go lineup for lineup, though. We got to go against OKC in my run, so don't talk about me.
Damn,
bro.
what a time to be alive for motherfuckers to be sitting here saying that we got to get a better lineup to match up with the Knicks.
But we got to go against OKC, bro. We got to go.
What a time to be alive. I feel it.
But no, it's just like we don't want to play our players too many minutes because then you increase their injury risk and you increase, everything. You know, you don't want your players to get hurt too soon. We want to pretty much ride Wemby's wave as long as we can. So, you're talking about regular season, you're talking about, 30 minutes a game all the way for 80 games? Like, no. I think what they're doing is smart. Wemby only needs to play about 20 minutes a game in the regular season unless they need him on the floor. Let the team really figure out what they need to do to get shit going and get 100 points in 3 quarters like they've really been doing. But we're double teaming Brunson. We're fouling Mitchell Robinson. We're shutting down that nigga Cat. He's getting shut down completely. Them quick ass closeouts thinking he gonna shoot the ball. We're gonna live with a fucking Cat 3. If he wants to shoot 3 for 7 on 3, let him shoot 3 for 7, 3 for 8, 3 for 9. Because that's all Cat really does is shoot 3 for 8, 3 for 8, 3 for 9. So let Cat keep shooting. Stop letting him drive past you, bro. Close out with your hand up and your ass down. Let's do it, okay? Stop letting that shit happen. Even when we go to New York, it's gonna get fucking crazy. Brunson gonna know his court and everything. So we're gonna double team him early. We're gonna get people around the perimeter. We're gonna get people moving. Get Brunson out the game. I don't give a fuck what we got to do. We got to stay on his hip. We're going to face guard the fuck out of Brunson. The whole game, Harper's going to sit the fuck on Brunson and get the fuck in his face and tell him how much he sucks and how much he going to miss everybody. And we're going to have fucking Wemby on Cat telling him how much he going to miss his mama and all of that shit, bro. We got to really get in our KG phase right now and really get them in their head. Once we get them in their head, then we get ahead. You feel me? I think that's how we stop the Knicks right now.
It sound good. It sounds good.
Did last night?
You said what, bro?
Is Josh Hart gonna do more than he did last night? Is he gonna stay out of foul trouble? Can you keep him out of foul trouble?
I'm glad that you say that because if you want to ask me how do you beat the Knicks, you have to outsmart. That's the only thing you can do. Because even if you say, oh, well, you need to play with Hart, well, the San Antonio Spurs is doing that. They're already doing that. They're playing hard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. The Spurs is playing. The Spurs
got a lot of heart right now, bro. Stephon Castle look like he out there, but he's struggling between injuries and fatigue. So
the Spurs is playing hard as fuck right now. We ain't gonna discount the Spurs as if like they not really playing a real basketball. No, yes, the fuck you are, bro. You are definitely doing that. It's just that the only way to really beat the Knicks is just like really outsmart. If you look back, let's look back to game 1 against Cleveland, right? And if you think about like what Cleveland did, like because technically speaking, if you want to be technical, like we should have lost that game for sure. We should have lost that game. And Cleveland almost figured out. They almost exposed the Knicks, and they almost figured out in terms of how do we shut this team down because this team is hot. And what Cleveland did in that game was I think they did literally everything you just said. They face guarded Jalen Brunson. They played him 94 feet. You got to be on his hip. You got to just beat.
Hey, the way he gets open, the way he pushes off of defenders, he's also learning that. But
Jalen Brunson you just have to be a nuisance to him. The engine, Jalen Brunson and Cat is the engine of the team.
What a time to say that fucking the backup behind Luka Doncic and the fucking backup behind Rudy Gobert and the backup behind all the rest of them was going to come together one day and form a fucking super team. That's honestly crazy. You talking about a backup player that only got 11 shots a season for 3 seasons.
Is it fair to say that I don't even think that this Knicks team is really a super team? I just think that they have really great role players, bro. I think everybody's playing their role perfectly.
That's what you need going against a fucking Thunder, bro. You see what Shea doing? He's fouling everybody out. Shit.
Yeah. That's actually a great point you just made. If you look back when the Thunder won their championship and they're on their playoff run last year, they didn't have a super team. They just had really good role players. I think the super team days is over with. I don't think you can win chips off of super teams no more, bro.
No, because look, and every time in history, San Antonio started by getting a superstar that's super tall, and everybody else got to adapt by start bringing them overseas. So within the next 3 to 4 years, you're going to start to see everybody bring them over. Sign them for hella cheap because they ain't never seen money in their lifetime. Sign them for hella cheap They come over and start balling out, and we like, what the fuck is going on? We got 3 Jokic's, 2 Giannis's now, and a Wemby. Who the fuck is going to win? That's the only way to really battle him, because once Giannis becomes healthy, he only has 3 more years left, 4 more years left.
True.
James Harden's leaving after 3 more years, 4 more years. He's really going to retire, and then we're going to have the James Harden debate is should he go down in the Hall of Fame, and who he should go down in the Hall of Fame with. Is it with the Rockets, or is it with the Cavs, I guess? Because he's with the Cavs doing her run now. She's about to go to work, so.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's fine. I think we had a good episode, man. We're gonna have to probably stop right here. Good debates. A lot of good content. We want everyone to give their opinions on some of the topics that we touched on, but maybe this show went just a little bit over that 30-minute mark, man. No, it's all good. It's all good. We want everybody to get the best content as much as possible.
Knicks and
Again,
5.
Knicks and 4 for me. Knicks and 4. We gonna sleep.
Knicks and 6.
Okay.
San Antonio
Hey.
comes back. We are winning that shit, bro. Watch their adjustments.
Hey, here we go. We gonna see. We gonna keep pumping out these videos, man, and make sure that y'all, like I said, everybody has some good content. A lot of facts. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe to the show. I'm Sean, your host, Tasai and Trey. We will see y'all again.